What's going on, guys? Halfclickup here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another episode of Fizzer Friday. Where it is actually Thursday, because today it's freaking 70 degrees and lovely out, but tomorrow it's going to be nasty, and by the time the sun starts setting, the wind chill is supposed to be like in the teens or something ridiculous. So welcome to Texas. So if you guys have been a subscriber for any length of time, you might recall last year in the month of October when it ended up being quite the motorcycling month for the old Halfclickup MotoVlogs channel. Not only did we attend our first track day in October of last year, but we also went to the sort of delayed MotoGP race at Circuit of the Americas down in Austin, Texas. Now it's typically in April and it was delayed to October because of COVID, so it was kind of a strange deal all around. But anyways, coincidentally, just like in October, this year April is going to be our second track day. Remember, kids, April 24th down at Motorsport Resort Houston. We're going to be doing our second track day ever. And well, I haven't talked about it yet, but I got tickets for me and False Neutral at MotoGP, Circuit of the Americas again. This time we're going to be in turn 15. So last year we were in turn 12, which was awesome, you know, coming off that long back stretch into that tight hairpin. Pretty awesome seats. This year we're going to be in turn 15, which is kind of adjacent to turn 12, like straight across a series of twisties. It's like turns 13 through 15, yeah? And so that'll be a slightly different perspective. And one cool thing about turn 15, oh, almost just dumped this bike, man. Did y'all see that? Too much coffee, guys. Too much coffee. One of the cool things about turn 15 is that it's considered a grandstand, and in that it actually has seats as opposed to just like a bleacher layout. So turn 12 was hard bleachers with no backing. Turn 15 is cushioned seats, kind of like at a movie theater, right? So really, it ought to be like a more comfortable experience all around. Furthermore, I took advantage of HipCamp again. That's hipcamp.com. There's also an app on your phone. It's basically where people put their properties up like Airbnbs, but instead of it being like a room or whatever, it's their property. So that might be their backyard, it might be their little cabin or whatever. But of course, False Neutral and I, we like to tent camp. We like to pack our Triumph Tiger down with all our camping gear, and that's what we did last year. Except last year we went to Bastrop State Park, which was a 30-minute run first thing in the morning out to the racetrack at Circuit of the Americas. So it wasn't terrible by any means, but you know, a 30-minute run first thing in the morning was less than ideal. So anyways, fast forward to this year's accommodations. One thing I noticed about the Austin sites last year was that there's actually a property literally across the street from COTA. Well, I was already in 6th gear. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm new here. So we are literally 1 minute from the racetrack, which is going to be spectacular. So there won't be any rush getting packed in the morning. We can take our time and just shoot literally across the street to the track and do our thing, man. So that's exciting. So anyways, drop a comment down below if any of you guys are going to Circuit of the Americas this year. Check out that MotoGP. It ought to be interesting to see who wins this year. So, oh, and by the way, yeah, so last year Marc Marquez won, and you can check all of that exclusive content right here. I recorded that entire day, man. It's kind of long to get through, but you know, if you're really into MotoGP, it's plenty of awesome footage right there for you to check out from last year. And so Marc Marquez, you know, he's king of COTA, so they say, and you know, he won last year. And surprisingly, even Quartararo is off to a slow start this year, and he didn't do so hot in the first race in Qatar. But so yeah, we'll see what happens. I am still pulling for Team Aprilia Factory Racing, Aleix Espargaro and Maverick Vinales. You know, he swapped over to Aprilia from the Yamaha team, but yeah, Espargaro got 4th place, man, in Qatar. Just one spot from a podium finish. You know, he got a podium finish last year. He got 3rd place, so I'm really pulling for Aprilia, just because they're the underdog, man. You know, they're an underdog team, and I really want to see them succeed. And besides, the RS660 is awesome. Now, if any of you guys are following along purely for the FZ6R aspect of my channel, you already know that I'll be rebuilding Evelyn's clutch here before long. Want you to know that I did receive shipment confirmation on the gasket kit. I say gasket kit, right? The clutch cover gasket is what was on back order, and it shipped earlier than expected. So that entire package of stuff is on its way. It says it'll be here Monday, which puts us, as I mentioned before, with an installation date of next weekend, which is the weekend of the 19th and 20th. So look for that coming down the pipe, guys. Hopefully it goes smoothly. It'll be a first-time deal for me, as usual, but I will take you guys along for the ride from start to finish. Well, that's all I got, guys. I just wanted to touch base with you guys with the little short and sweet Fizzer Friday before the weather tanks. I think I'm going to go ahead and just enjoy the beautiful weather, put on some tunes on the old Pandora machine here, and I will catch you guys on the next one, which, if it's not another Fizzer Friday, which it probably will be, it'll be during a clutch installation here on our 2009 FZ6R. As always, guys, this has been me, and that's been you. It's Half Click Up. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace and goodbye.